News, another Monday evening of the Uncensored Truth Podcast. Yes. Oh God, what's good, my brother?
We in the building, man, and we gotta jump right into this one. But before we start, hit the like button and make sure you share this video. You definitely gonna want to share this one. This is crazy right here.
Yes, sir.
Now, rapper, hopefully, I might say his name wrong, but I know who I'm talking about. Rapper Xxxtentacion. I know him, the young rapper. Was actually leaving a motorcycle shop today, according to TMZ, and according to a video where he was actually shot and laid lifeless in his car. Now, he was found without a pulse right now, and he was walking out of a motorcycle dealership, trying to buy a bike. Two guys ran up on him, according to eyewitness reports, wasted him, shot him up, kept it moving, and eyewitnesses are saying that it was maybe a black Dodge Caravan that hit him. So, this is sad. Sam, and what do you think about very controversial, colorful rapper going back and forth with a lot of people on the internet, almost like 6ix9ine to make, a little bit, some of the stuff he was saying. This is a young cat. You know how young cats do. What do you think about him being shot down in Florida, man?
Well, Xxxtentacion, if I'm saying his name right.
Yes, sir.
Young rapper, like you said, he was kind of gained his name to fame, trolling throughout social media, running his mouth. We all know the allegations that he's out for. A domestic violence dispute against his pregnant girlfriend at the time. Just had a real dark stigma on his character. Really was just negative, was talking about killing himself often, just had a real dark stigma around him. That being said, he had a very strong following, his first album going #1 across the globe. So he had an extremely strong following,
right.
People waiting for his music, people looking for him on social media. So it was strong. He got into it a little bit with 3 dudes happening to jump him maybe a couple months ago. He thought it was Migos. But then he eventually apologized to them, saying it wasn't them. But that it looked like it woke the kid up and was like, you know what, let me start chilling a little bit. He upped his security. He kind of came off of social media if you're not a direct fan of the brother, like I'm not. So I don't really see it. Not the headlines popping up around him. I don't really check for the dude. So nothing was popping up for him, which is kind of good on his behalf because there's nothing negative going on. Seemed like he was kind of trying to walk the straight path. And then you see something negative with somebody coming and popping him, which is really goes to show and talk about what these kids do on social media. Oh God, what do you think about that?
Well, in case you didn't know, I'll update the family on this. He's actually right now waiting trial for allegedly some domestic violence charges for, once again, allegedly, we weren't there at the time, abusing and attacking his then pregnant, girlfriend. So a lot of people are speculating that may be, maybe that it could be triggered by that or some of this, crazy fan. And we know that Xxxtentacion, I know you're going to correct me in the comment section, was one of the artists that Spotify actually removed from all of his playlists. So he's very, controversial at this point, but nobody deserves this, man, to be shot up. I don't think he, has killed or hurt anybody, that bad.
2017 freshman class, XXL magazine. They just dropped the 2018 class. Like you said, he had a real big buzz out here. Spotify just shut him down, real controversy, but his name is swinging everywhere. And no matter if you loved it, you hate him. He's dead. We're here live. Xxxtentacion has just died. We're going to hear that live right here. He's gone. He just died. That just came over the news. He's dead at the age of 20 years old. Real sad, unfortunate news. You heard it here first. Yeah, man. I mean, we're just getting the knee-jerk reaction to it. Like I was kind of saying, you got to be real careful in the things that you throw and portray on social media, because although if you're in the game, you know that it's a character and it's being painted. But these fans, these motherfuckers that ride or die for these people, that ride or die for these names, they don't know any better. And if you are here just talking about somebody or really just offending people, you can't watch your back at all times. We talk about 6ix9ine all the time. We never want to see any harm done on that brother, but he has to be real careful because that fame is only going to last whatsoever. And you're going to leave a lasting impression, a real negative one on people's brains.
On cities.
Whole
cities.
And you ain't see Xxx do that. We're not trying to jump to any conclusions, but it's something we've been just talking about over and regurgitating. Got to be careful with this, man. This young brother did not deserve to die. I'm sure he has a child. Yeah, his girl was pregnant, so he has a baby out there. This is a child that just lost a dad. This is a family that just lost a son. It's unfortunate, man.
Yes, sir. You're listening to the Uncensored Truth Podcast. And, before I even get to that, I want to say, condolences, to the family, of him. And he's about to have a baby, So condolences to his girlfriend, his family, his mom, and all that is definitely, heartfelt, but